On Monday, 27th January, President Yoweri Museveni ascended to the amended National Sports Bill of 2024 into law, following a warning from the World Anti-Doping Agency. The agency argued that the laws fall short of international standards.
Because there was a lot of pressure from international sporting world as far as Uganda is concerned. Because one, especially with AFCON coming up and a couple of other international events and our athletes going to participate in them, that Ugandan athletes or Uganda was under the threat of being banned from participating in these events if they did not get their house in order as far as anti-doping is concerned. Because according to the stakeholders, international stakeholders, as far as they are concerned, they thought that the law was not adequate as far as addressing anti-doping mechanisms.
The previous law on doping was lacking in depth and posed a threat to Ugandan athletes on the international stage.
Original law perhaps was a bit casual in doping, but also perhaps had bitten off more than it could chew by casually talking about it. You committed doping offense, we shall punish you, without necessarily referring to the international standards. And Uganda being a party to something called the UN Convention on Anti-Doping under UNESCO, had to comply because, as the minister put it, there were threats that the country would be banned or athletes would be banned for participating in international events if we did not have something like that.
Now, the National Anti-Doping Organization, which has been under the Uganda Olympic Committee, will now be an independent entity. This means conducting its own staff recruitment and remuneration. The National Council of Sports has requested for 3.5 billion Uganda shillings in the 2025-26 budget to operationalize the National Anti-Doping Agency.
Oh, okay. Well, the amendment, beyond incorporating anti-doping standards through the UN Convention that creates something called the World Anti-Doping Code, also created an internal independent body called the National Anti-Doping Organization. It has actually been around for a while, I think under the auspices of the Uganda Olympic Committee, but now it has been properly put in the law and is supposed to be an independent body, and the minister will even come up with regulations governing how it's going to run and the remuneration of its staff, etc.